Hello, welcome to Spiritual Revelations Tarot. This is part 2 of What Are They Thinking About You? Love reading. Alright, and we're starting off with Libra. Let's shuffle the cards. Libra, what are they thinking about you, Libra? What are they thinking about you, Libra? What are they thinking about Libra? 3 cards. What are they thinking about Libra, Spirit? What are they thinking about Libra? What are they thinking about Libra, Spirit? What are they thinking about Libra? All right. Okay, Libra. We have the Nine of Cups, the shadow side of the Nine of Cups. Somebody has a wish, but it's the shadow side, the negative side. They feel, this is how they are thinking about Libra. They feel that the achievements of what you hoped for as only partial. Libra, this is how they feel, that you will get more and better by leaving vanity, attachment to matter, and excessive expectations to those less noble than you are. Okay, perhaps wanted too much and cared superficially about the human relationships to the detriment of your goal. Okay, so I feel that this person wanted this wish for you, Cancer, but it led to their detriment. Okay. That's the shadow side. And Spirit is saying that if you don't have good allies, wait a minute, that's the Three of Cups. The Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups. This is the Nine of Cups. That they feel that they only partially completed a goal with you, Cancer. And they feel that you will get more, receive more, if you just leave vanity and attachment to the matter. And apparently you must have had excessive expectations from this person, Libra. And in the middle, this is how they feel about you. We have the Devil. This is the light side of the Devil. All right, so let's take a look at that. All right. This person has taken upon themselves the magical power of magnetism. This is how they feel about you, Libra. They feel that unexpected earnings and treasures are coming, increasing powers in the world. And more importantly, they feel that you are an honest person. this person does not want to be in the mindset of self-deception. And they don't want to receive crumbs by you, Libra, or they were receiving crumbs. And that's why they are in the shadow side of the Nine of Cups. They wish that they could provide more, but they were being fed crumbs. So the devil, the light side of the devil is that this person wants to detach from receiving crumbs. All right. So what does what does Libra's person need to surrender? What does Libra's person need to surrender, Spirit? What does Libra's person need to surrender? All right, let me go back up here. Right, this person wants to be in the light of the Nine of Cups. They want a good outcome, but they're not. They're in their shadow. But here they're breaking away from toxic behavior and slowly moving toward the light. All right. And they don't want to receive any more crumbs. So what your person, Libra, needs to surrender to what is. They need to flow with what is instead of fighting it. And Libra, your person needs to change the situation compassionately, accepting it exactly as it is. All right, what else does Libra's person needs to surrender, Spirit? Your person needs to surrender low self-esteem. Right, that's moving from this toxic behavior and slowly moving out of that toxic behavior. And they need to surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. This is what they're saying to themselves. They need to set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. That's right. Another card. Your person, Libra, also need to surrender to setting limits. Right. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. So someone no longer wants to be breadcrumbed. They need to surrender what is in this situation. Perhaps they can't overgive anymore, and they need to surrender low self-esteem in order for this relationship to come together or not come together. All right, that's your message, Libra. So these videos are done to help you change your perspective about situations and show you what areas need to be changed. All right, next, Scorpio. Let's get a message for Scorpio. What are they thinking about, Scorpio, Spirit? What are they thinking about, Scorpio? What are they thinking about, Scorpio spirit? 3 cards. 1 card. 2 more cards, spirit. What are they thinking about, Scorpio? 1 more card. What are they thinking about, Scorpio? Okay. Scorpio. The bottom of the deck is the 7 of Swords, the shadow side of the 7 of Swords. So this, what are they thinking about, Scorpio? They see you as the Emperor, the shadow, the dark side of the Emperor. They see that you are mad and sad, and you got your sword up for anyone who approaches you. All right. And the Judgment card. This king wants to be forgiven for the 7 of Swords, either ghosting, are they coming up with a strategy, and they know that they are going to be judged for the situation. This is Scorpio. And the last card we have Justice. So justice is here for Scorpio. Let me take this one more level. Clarify. See, they're coming up with a strategy. They're using all the tools necessary, Scorpio, to come. They see you. What are they thinking about you? They see you as using all the tools necessary to come out of this funk here, up here, to come out of the darkness. All right, clarify. They popping before even judgment is clarified by the 4 of Swords. Someone is in despair. They're praying in the 4 of Swords. Are they trying to heal themselves? Or they're trying, this is how they view you. How they view you. Passing judgment. Judgment. Oh, they see you as judgment being passed on you, and that you are in despair, trying to heal yourself. All right. Clarify justice, spirit. Clarify justice. What are they thinking about, Scorpio? Clarify justice. They see that is justice in the situation. This is how they view you, Scorpio. Clarify justice. 1 card for justice, spirit. All right. They feel that justice, the 4 of Wands, unhappy home, and someone, they see you changing paths, coming up out of that despair, moving into the 2 of Wands, slowly making a decision about the situation. So they view you as the Emperor, the shadow side of the Emperor, someone who has their sword up, not letting anyone come near them. But you're using all the tools necessary to come out of it. This is how they view you, Scorpio. They view you as passing judgment, and that you are resting, healing, trying to heal yourself in the Four of Swords. And they want justice. They see that you want justice, Scorpio, for an unhappy home, a home that died. And they see you as rising and the two of wands moving forward on your path. All right, so let's see, Scorpio, what does your person need to surrender? What does your person need to surrender, Scorpio? What does your person need to surrender, Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, your person needs to surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from their ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to their ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So this is what your person needs to surrender to, divine timing. Healing will happen when it happens. You can't rush through your healing process. And if you are manifesting, first you have to have an open heart in order to manifest something into reality. And your person doesn't seem to be there exactly. And your person needs to surrender to prayer. They need to give themselves over completely to prayer. When you pray from the heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Right, that's basically what I said in this one, is divine timing. You can't rush through it, a healing process. As I said, you have to have an open heart, and they need to surrender to prayer to gain that open heart. All right, that was Scorpio. These readings will be time-stamped. Look in the description listed below by clicking the More button, and you will see the timing of the readings. All right, and this is part 2, Libra to Pisces. Okay, let's look at the next one, is Sagittarius. What are they thinking about, Sagittarius, Spirit? What are they thinking about, Sagittarius? What are they thinking about, Sagittarius, Spirit? What are they thinking about, Sagittarius? Oh, that jumped out. The Two of Pentacles. They see you trying to balance things out in your life, Sagittarius. 2 more cards. We have 4 cards. This is how your person feels about you, Sagittarius. They see you trying to balance life, your life, okay? The second card is the Ten of Pentacles. This is the shadow side of the Ten of Pentacles. They see you thriving, but you're not happy, okay? This is the Ten of Pentacles. This can be a family situation, a friend, a lover. Okay, you apply it to your situation, but the Ten of Pentacles, the shadow side, they're not happy with a family situation, but they're trying to balance things out with a family situation. And they see the next card is the Four of Wands. So they want to have a cordial, happy family situation in their life, because now they see you, Sagittarius, as the Empress, a loving, nurturing, and highly productive person. All right? They want to balance things out in a family situation. Or they're trying to balance their pentacles. They're trying to balance their pentacles in order to have a happy home with an Empress. That's what they're doing, Sagittarius. This is how they see you. They see you as balancing yourself from a dark family situation. They see you as now having a happy home, and you're sitting on your throne as the Empress. This is how your person sees you, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. But this Two of Cups, there's opposition between these two people. They're not looking. She's looking somewhere else, and he's looking at her. So they're not on the same page. All right, Sagittarius, what does your person need to surrender? Sagittarius, what does your person need to surrender? What does Sagittarius' person need to surrender, Spirit? What does Sagittarius' person need to surrender? What does your person need to surrender? What does your person, Sagittarius, need to surrender? Okay, we have two cards, Sagittarius. Your person need to surrender obsessive thinking. All right, who does that is air sign. If your person is obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. So that's what your person needs to do, Sagittarius. Turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. So your person needs to stop overthinking. And they need to surrender comparisons with other people. So your person is comparing you to other people. That's not good. They overthink, and they're comparing you to other people. All right, so this person needs to keep their eyes trained on themselves to focus on their own strength and attractiveness and power. Right, instead of comparing you to other people, Sagittarius. That's your message. All right, next one is Capricorn. What are they thinking about, Capricorn, Spirit? What are they thinking about, Capricorn, Spirit? What are they thinking about, Capricorn? What are they thinking about, Capricorn? What are they thinking about, Capricorn? First card is the Four of Cups. Six of Cups. Next card is the Four of Wands. What are they thinking about, Capricorn? One more card, Spirit. All right. Capricorn. Bottom of the deck is Justice. All right, Capricorn. What does your person think about you? They are reminiscing about the past, Capricorn. This is the light side. They're remembering all the good times that you all had together. All right. However, they see you as being in the Four of Wands. This is the shadow side. They see you as being unhappy at home. And they see you in the Three of Pentacles. This is the shadow side of the Three of Pentacles. You're not collaborating with anybody. They see you reminiscing about the past. They see you as being unhappy at home or in a home situation. And they see you are not collaborating with anyone. All right? All right, so let's see. What does your person need to surrender? Capricorn. What does Capricorn's person need to surrender? They're not seeing you in a good light. You're reminiscing about the past. You're unhappy at home, and you're not collaborating with anyone, Capricorn. This is how they view you. What does your person need to surrender, Capricorn? What does your person need to surrender? What does your person need to surrender, Capricorn? They need to surrender the need to always be right. What else? They need to surrender to success, your person. All right, so they need to surrender the need to always be right. And they need to give others the gift of letting them be right by yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship, Capricorn, if they surrender the need to always be right. Okay, Capricorn, they also need to surrender to success. They are ready to experience abundance. They don't look back at the previous roadblocks or difficulties. They need to leap into an exciting new world of possibilities, Capricorn. This is what your person needs to surrender. Surrender the need to always be right and to surrender to success. All right? That's your reading, Capricorn. Now we're going to do Aquarius. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment below. All right. And please give this video a thumbs up and join Spiritual Revelations Tarot. All right. Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius spirit. Messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. 3 cards. What are they thinking about, Aquarius spirit? What are they thinking about, Aquarius? All right, we have our deck cards. And the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles, the shadow side of the King of Pentacles. They're holding on to that coin. It don't look like he wants to release it. All right, we have this 8 of Wands. Fast communications are coming in, Aquarius. And this is the 5 of Pentacles. It's regarding lack in somebody's life. Next card is the 5 of Swords. It's too much competition. This is the light side. Somebody's leaving a competition. And the last card is the shadow side of the Magician. So this is somebody trying to win at all costs. However, they have ill intent here. All right, so this is what Aquarius, this is what your person is thinking about you. They see you moving forward fast. In the Eight of Wands. All right? And they see that you are feeling a sense of lack in the situation in the Five of Pentacles. All right? And they see you as coming out of competition, or Five of Pentacles. Five of Swords could be competition. You leaving a competition. And they view you as trying to use all the tools necessary, but it may not be for good. A trickster. All right, so this is how they view you, Aquarius. There's going to be fast moving, fast communications regarding lack. This is what they're thinking about you, that you're moving fast, that you're feeling a lack. You're feeling lack of money in a situation, and that somebody may end up sabotaging a situation because there's a trickster here and a magician. This is how they view you, Aquarius. Lack, sabotage, competition, trickster. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, what does your person need to surrender, Aquarius? What does your person need to surrender, Aquarius? What does Aquarius's person need to surrender, Spirit? What does Aquarius's person need to surrender? What does your person need to surrender, Aquarius? What does your person need to surrender? All right. Aquarius, your person needs to surrender low self-esteem. They feel that you deserve success, love, and abundance. They feel that they deserve success, love, and abundance. And they need to set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem regarding the situation. But they need to surrender to success. And they need to surrender to trust, Aquarius. They need to trust themselves and their decisions. They need not be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. They need to take action and be confident that they have chosen the right path. And that's your message, Aquarius. Let's do Pisces. Last one is Pisces. What is Pisces person thinking about them, Spirit? What is Pisces person thinking about them? Let's take a look. Pisces, what does your person thinking about you? Okay. What does Pisces person think about them, Spirit? 2 more cards. All right, they got those quick. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. Somebody wants to have victory with you, Pisces. Okay, we have the Tower. The shadow side of the Tower. Something is coming in. Okay. What's coming in is the Fool. The Fool is coming in, taking a risk, perhaps to save you from this Tower, Pisces. And the last card is the Seven of Wands. The shadow side of the Seven of Wands. They're trying to stand their guard against something that has already died. This is how your person views you. Your person views you as going through a tower. Okay, something extreme is happening. And they are coming in. They view you, they see you as taking a risk on this tower. It's the shadow side of the Fool, not knowing what you're going to run into in the darkness. But you're taking a risk. This is how they view you, as taking a risk anyway, despite the tower. They view you as trying to stand your ground against something that's already dead, or something that has already died. Okay? But yet, they view you as victory. All right. What does Pisces person need to surrender? What does Pisces person need to surrender? What does Pisces person need to surrender, Spirit? What does Pisces person need to surrender? Okay, we have 2 cards. Let's see. Okay. 1, surrender comparisons with other people. Your person is comparing you to other people, Pisces. They need to focus on their own strength, their own attractiveness, and their own power, Pisces. Your person needs to surrender their belief in scarcity, right? They need to trust the universe. The universe is asking them to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, they can remove blocks in their life and succeed beyond their wildest dreams. So they need to surrender scarcity, and they need to surrender comparing you to other people. All right? And that's your message, Pisces. Please press the thumbs up. This video is time-stamped. You can go directly to your reading. And please join Spiritual Revelations Tarot. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.